Hey guys, so me and Philip are going out for dinner tonight and I thought I'd take a quick get ready with me video to show you how I do my makeup for the evening, and also I thought I would video myself taking out these because this is the first time I've tried out this hair curling technique and I'm really excited to see how it's going to come out. I hope it comes out good because I don't have time to do my hair any other way, so if it comes out bad I'm literally going to put it in a messy bun. To be honest, we never go out for dinner anymore because places just haven't been open in so long. Life just finally feels like it's going back to normal, and yeah, I'm just really excited. We used to go out for dinner every weekend, even sometimes in the week, and yeah, it's just one of those things that you start to take for granted after a while. I am definitely not taking anything for granted anymore after being in lockdown for like 2 years. I don't think anyone is. I feel like I should be up in the mountains like yodeling or something. And I also posted on my Instagram question asking what you guys want me to speak about in this video. So while I do my makeup, I'm just going to go through and answer some of the questions or speak about some of the topics that you've asked. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so I'm just going to kind of read it as I go. I start off with my eyes because in the evening I like to wear a bit more eye makeup than what I would do in the daytime usually. And on the base of my eyelids I'm going to use my Maybelline Concealer, which I used in my day makeup video, and it's actually the same one and it's getting really old now, so that is why I'm not giving you a close-up of it, but I will write in the description down below exactly what one it is. I tend to get kind of red eyelids and my eyelids are like super veiny, so I put a bit of concealer there and I'm going to blend that in using my beauty blender. And what I tend to do is I wet the sponge with this Anastasia Beverly Hills dewy setting spray. I used to run it under the tap, but I don't like it when it goes too wet, but this gives it just a bit of moisture and it makes things blend a bit easier. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Too Faced Natural Matte palette and with a fluffy eyeshadow brush I'm going to go and use the colour Nude Goals, and I'm just going to apply that to the base. From the same palette I'm going to use the colour Less is More. I also use the same brush. I'm like really bad with eyeshadow brushes. I really will reuse it as many times without like messing up the colour. I'm really not claiming to be a makeup artist, by the way guys. This is just how I do my makeup. I think I'm super lazy with my makeup, to be honest. I try and do things the quickest way possible. And with this colour I'm just going to put it in along the crease and just blend it up and out so it looks quite natural. And I'm going to use the colour Sexpert. It's a good name. Let me look at one of the questions that you guys have asked while I'm doing that. What do you think is important for a person to achieve in life, and is education important? That's a really good question. If you ask anyone what they want in life, everyone will give you the same answer. All anyone wants in life is to be happy, and that's really like whatever you want in life. If you want money, if you want a girlfriend, if you want, I don't know, a house, a car, whatever you want, it's because you think it's going to make you happy. That's what everyone really wants to achieve, but it's just how you get to happiness, I feel like, is where people get confused, because they think certain things are going to make them happy, but actually it's not the things in life that make you happy. You have to make yourself happy, because if you're not a happy person, having something isn't going to make you a happy person. It's just going to make you an unhappy person with the thing that you wanted. Speaking about education, like I feel like stuff like that should be taught in schools more. I'm going to do a winged eyeliner with my pencil. I'm using a Givenchy black kohl eyeliner and it seems to be really good, to be honest. It's like, it's quite easy to smudge, and I like that because I like to smudge it with the brush afterwards. So I tend to do just like a rough line. Like that looks really bad right now, but once I go in with my brush and smudge it, I'm actually just going to go and finish this off the camera because I need to get up in the mirror. And now I'm going to go into this Dior palette, the really dark shade, doesn't have a name, this shade right here. And I'm just going to go over my line to make it a bit more blended and smudgy. I like just doing it at the ends because I feel like it gives me more lift, but sometimes I do come around and just put a kind of a thin line going through the rest of my eye. I guess it just depends on like your natural eye shape. That's basically my eyeshadow done. I'm just, at the end I'm going to put a little bit of dark under my eyes as well, but I'm going to wait until I've put my concealer on. I'm going to put my mascara on. I'm still using my Givenchy black mascara because I just find it so good. and this is the one I was using in my day makeup video, but I don't even want to change it. I'm so obsessed with this mascara still. Another question: how to be happy single, and maybe something about the law of attraction. Okay, so this is a good question for me because I've been single the majority of my life. Like, I'm not a relationship person usually at all. I don't know, a relationship was never at the top of my priority list. Like, I wanted to travel, I wanted to go out, I wanted to party, I wanted to have fun, and I always wanted a relationship. Like, deep down, like, I knew I wanted one in the future. But I feel like I did things for my life, I think I did things the right way around. Like, I've been out and I've travelled and I've done everything I've wanted to do being a single person. You can do those things in a relationship, but it's just a lot harder when you've always got that one other person that you have to think about every step of the way. You can't really just go and do what you want to do. So I think it is important to have that single time and be on your own for a while. I mean, so you can really do what you want to do and you get a chance to do that, but also so you just feel comfortable in your own skin. Like, I don't know, I can't speak for someone who's been in a relationship their whole life, but I can imagine, I mean, I've been with Philip 2 years now and that's my longest relationship. Before that, my longest relationship was like 6 months. You kind of become the other person when you're in a relationship. Like, I've picked up so many little traits from Philip and he's picked up so many things from me. I don't know, I think if you spent your life in a relationship from when you've been young, then, I don't know, do you really know who you are? Like, I don't want to make that assumption, but I think you need to, first of all, be comfortable in your own skin, get to know yourself and solidify your own character before you really commit to being with another person. All my feelings and my beliefs, whoops, they haven't always been there since I was young. Like, they've come along throughout my journey, throughout life, from traveling and just from spending time like by myself, with myself. Before I do my foundation, I'm gonna use a cotton bud and some cleanser. Sometimes you get like dark bits from your eyeshadow that have fallen down, and I'm just gonna wipe that away. Probably shouldn't have put concealer under my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. My makeup's getting super old now because I don't go out that much anymore, obviously, since everywhere's closed down. So my makeup is just kind of sitting there getting old. By the way, I just want to say again, it feels so good that the restaurants are open and that we can finally start to go out again. Like, it feels so good. I really miss eating out. Like, fuck clubbing. I don't even care about clubbing anymore. I feel like I've done my share of clubbing, but I've never done my share of eating out in restaurants. I also feel like since I've started cooking in lockdown, I really appreciate food more when I eat out because I know how much effort goes into it. So yeah, I just have a really new outlook on life, to be honest. Just gonna put a little bit more concealer under the eyes with the same old Maybelline. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a bit of contouring, and I'm just gonna use Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna blend it in a little bit more with a bigger brush in a sec. Then I'm going to take my Born This Way setting powder and I'm just going to set my forehead so then I can do my eyebrows. I'm going to go and brush my eyebrows up using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add individual hair strokes. I don't know if I can do this on camera here because I'm going to do it off camera because it's really hard for me to do it in this position. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows now. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going in with my brow gel and I'm just combing up my eyebrow hairs to give them a cute, fluffy little look. I think it's actually crazy how much lift combing your eyebrows up gives you. Okay, just putting a bit of setting powder on my face. I'm gonna contour my nose today actually. I'm getting really good at contouring my nose. I'm really proud of myself. To contour my nose, I'm gonna use my Hoola Benefit again, and I'm just gonna use this brush, and then I just kind of do one line that side, do one line this side, and I try and make it so they like come in the middle, and then I come under my nose like that to give it more lift, and then I do a little bit here and a little bit there, and this one just makes your nose look like a bit smaller. And then Using my Huda Beauty concealer. This is in Overachiever. I'm just going to put literally the tiniest dot on my finger, the tiniest dot in the world. And I just do a little line going up on my nose like this. I'm just going to blend that in. Let's see. The law of attraction. Okay, so I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that the energy that you put out into the universe 100% comes back towards you. Like, I think you can ask for specific things, and you can manifest and like attract specific situations, people and objects to you. That's what I believe. And then using this little brush, I'm just going to give it a really good blend. So I'm a firm believer of the energy that you put out into the universe finds its way back to you. That's why I always try and stay positive and keep a happy mentality. Okay, so my nose is all blended, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my under eye. Just put a bit of setting powder on my beauty blender. I'm just going to blend underneath my eye. I don't even really think it matters what you ask for in life. I just think all that matters is your mentality, and you go through life with a positive attitude and being grateful for what you have, then you're just going to attract good things, and it's going to be the things that you want anyway. They're just going to come to you. You're going to be like a magnet to those things because you're putting out an amazing energy. You're attracting everything that you want to you, and I think that's how it works. To be honest, I never really know what to do with my under eye, so I kind of always just do the same. I'm going to get the dark colour, the same one that I used before. I'm going to kind of just smudge it underneath a little bit, and I do it only in the outer corner because I like that bit to be a bit thicker. I just feel like with eyeliner I just look so much more done, like so much more ready. And now my eyes are watering, great. So my eyes are done. I'm going to put some fake eyelashes on tonight. Lately I've been using these magnetic eyelashes. When I look back at old pictures, my eyelashes look so big. I think I used to do them way too big, to be honest. These are ones I've already used before because I used them a few times. I kind of just cut them in half, so they're really just for the end of the eye. And yeah, I started to get into using these magnetic ones because I just didn't want to mess up my real eyelashes anymore. I really wanted to try and grow them, and they have grown. They've grown so much. They've come such a long way. I don't want to mess them up again. I just find these are really damage free. They're so easy to put on. I'm probably going to fuck it up now I said that. So easy to put on, and then once they're on, they stay on all night, and they look really good. You can't see the magnetic bits at all. I'm just going to go and do this in the mirror. I've got my top one on, and I'm just going to put the bottom on, and you literally just go like this, and it just sticks. Like, it's so easy and it's so simple, and it looks so good. So these are the eyelashes when they're on, and I just literally have them on the ends of the eye just to give a lift, and I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on top of them. I've been using this thing on my eyelashes that's made them grow so long. It's called Eyelash, and I put it on every day, and I'm not kidding, my eyelashes are the longest they've ever been. This isn't a promo or anything, I just really love that product. I don't like to put too much mascara on the bottom of my eye, to be honest. I kind of always go for like the same look. Like, this is really my typical look for when I'm going out. I've been using this new highlighter, which I actually really like. It gives a really nice glow. It's from BECCA, and it is the Glow Silk Highlighter Drops. I've had this for a while, but I never used it because I was always using the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and now that's completely run out. So I'm using this, and it's really nice. Like, it gives a really nice glowy natural look. I don't know why I keep saying natural, because my look obviously isn't like that natural, but this I just feel like kind of just blends in with the skin. And then with what's left on my finger, I'm just gonna go up my nose a little bit, so I always kind of just overdraw on that bit. By the way, while we're doing a close-up of my mouth, I'm just gonna tell you I have a Invisalign retainer inside that I've actually been using for like 1 month now. So I'm just going to tell you the story of my teeth because it's kind of a funny story. I've always had really big teeth ever since I was young. Like, they were the first teeth to fall out, so they were like my first adult teeth to grow. And there was a time in my childhood where I only had my 2 front teeth. Like, my teeth are so big, they were even longer than this. And when I went to high school, I had like these huge big front teeth, and then all the rest of my teeth are like really small. And like, there was these guys, and they would like make up songs about my teeth. The songs were actually really catchy. I used to laugh and everything, but I deep down like just hated my teeth. And one day I went home from school, I was like 13, and I took a nail file and I was like filing down my two front teeth to the point where there was like sand on the desk in front of me. There was like tooth sand. And then the next day I went back into school and my teeth were just like so straight because they've been filed down. I took about 2 millimeters off, like it looked different, like I looked different. And then the next day everyone was like, wow, your teeth are so straight. Like, I just think thank God for Invisalign, because you can't really see it. Like, I feel like it's not that obvious. I can speak normally, I can still smile in pictures. I have to wear these for 10 months, but I have found this thing online that you put in your mouth and it kind of vibrates and then it speeds up the process. So the vibration makes your teeth move even faster. So I'm picking that up from the dentist next time I go on Monday. And hopefully with this device, I'm only going to have to wear the Invisalign for 5 months instead of 10 months. Because I have like some gaps in my gums and it gives me like sensitive gums. So it's actually quite necessary to do this. It's not just cosmetic. And by the way, after I filed my teeth down, like when I went to the dentist the next time, he was like, you have the teeth of a senior person. Why are your teeth like, they look like a lifetime of using your teeth. They're naturally like filing down, but mine were like already filed down because I took a nail file to them and I told the dentist what I'd done. And he just like burst out laughing at me. And my mum was like, why did you do that? You're so stupid. And I'm just sitting there with my poker straight teeth like. Okay, so my makeup is finished. Now we're going to do the bit that I'm most excited about. I'm going to take my hair out. Okay, so I did this in the morning, and I know some people do it at home and then like to sleep on it and then wake up in the morning and take it out. Because I have extensions, they take a really long time to dry, so I thought I would do it in the morning and then sit outside in the sun and let them dry. So I really hope they're completely dry now. If not, I might have to put the hairdryer on them. I think it's dry. I'm a bit scared. This is really exciting. I love anything to do with hair. Oh my god, that's so cute. Wow. I really want to try and look after my hair because I kind of fucked it up a bit with bleach. And I'm just like really reluctant to put in any heat on it now. I don't want to put any heat on it or damage it at all. That's why my roots are so long. I'm just like going natural for a little bit. I was thinking about dyeing it all dark, but my hair doesn't suit me all dark. It makes me like look really pale, even though it's my natural colour. I just don't like looking so washed out. That is insane. This isn't really 100% dry if you ask me, but that's the thing with extensions. They just take so long to dry. Like, wow, I'm so impressed by this. So obviously I need to brush it out and everything. Fluff it up a bit at the top, but that's amazing. So I like to do a bit of back comb, especially because my hair is dried completely flat in this bathrobe that I've dried it in. And also just to get rid of the parting at the back. Okay, I'm going to put my dress on and then I'm going to continue. I just feel a bit Christmassy in this dress right now. I don't know whether I will wear this. I think this is the one. I'm gonna have to like tape my boobs together. I mean, that's just them naturally, but I've got this really good boob tape. I got it from Skims and it's basically like this, and I'm gonna put it on like underneath my dress and make like an invisible bra. So clever. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish off my hair, just like picking up random pieces and just giving it a little lift underneath with the back comb. Also, when you back comb the roots of your hair, it helps it stay longer. Like, it kind of keeps the curl up. I've done a zigzag parting here, by the way, because this also gives a bit more volume. I'm just lightly brushing it through with this brush. Overall, like, I'm loving this curling technique. I think this looks so good considering I've just had my hair tied up in a dressing gown rope for the last 6 hours and I haven't put any heat on my hair other than the sun. So I'm really loving this. I think I'm going to start doing this a lot more often, especially like when you've got long hair. Putting heat on it all the time is just the worst thing that you could possibly do. Wow, that's amazing. That is really amazing. Okay, now I'm going to do my boobs. I cannot believe how good this has come out. So I've just put my invisible bra on. What a difference that makes. I've literally just put 2 pieces of tape underneath. I really can't say enough good things about this tape because my boobs are pretty big and you can imagine how heavy they are. For this piece of tape to hold all night, which it always does, I think is really, really amazing. So many body tapes, like you put them on and they're not so sticky, but this one really stays on. So now I just need to put jewellery on. Okay, so I've just put my jewellery on and I've got my cross necklace on. I didn't go with any earrings because all my earrings were either really big or really small and you can't see it through my hair. Decided to stay in the crystal dress and I'm just going to show you wearing my crystal shoes with the dress. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I haven't got so many videos posted up yet, but I promise there's going to be more get ready with me, so there's going to be more makeup videos, cooking videos, there's going to be more vlogs, and yeah, I've just got so much more coming. So don't forget to subscribe and give me a like down below. Other than that, I hope you're all having an amazing day and thank you so much for watching.